have lesson plans that I'll point out when we get to that section on the website. Our lesson plans have been peer-reviewed by educators and by scientists and are all standards-based. We have several computer tools and tutorials, and we also have a citizen scientist affiliation that contribute science project ideas and also continue to send in lessons. Our eMentor network, again, is email-based. It's not an actual physical mentor that's assigned. So it's very user-friendly. You and your students can just email us using the online registration that I'll show you on the website. And then the real fun part of this is the live access server where you can customize the data for your students. It allows a lot of flexibility to adapt it to the topic of study. All right, here is our home page. And if you'll notice on our home page, there are several parts that I've already mentioned in the introduction, but here it is on the My Data home. I'll switch to that. All right, one thing to point out, if you'll look right in front, right under the banner, are our 5 navigational buttons. And you can get to those buttons from any of our web pages. So for the next few minutes, I want to point out some features under those 5 buttons, and then particularly concentrate on how you can access the data. So if you'll take a quick look at the home page, every 6 weeks to 2 months, we change the feature on the left. So I'll go ahead and click on that so you can see. That in itself makes a nice lesson. We try to change the image each time, so just wanted to point that out. I'm going to go back to the home page. So when you open the My Data home page, you'll see an image on the left, and then if you check back with us in a few weeks, it'll be a different image and a different lesson. Also, while we're here on the home page, I wanted to call your attention to the Earth Observatory link, which is a wonderful NASA resource. Again, if you want to just base your lesson on an image and some background information that is timely, this is a wonderful resource. It's called the Earth Observatory. Right, again, I'll go back to the home page. All right, so also wanted to scroll down to the bottom. I mentioned that there is a link where you can request our monthly e-note. Actually, now we're doing it every 2 months, but you can register to receive, of course it's free of charge, you'll receive an email. I'm the one that writes it, so I'll just send you an email with our newsletter. So that gives you a little bit of information about our home page. So let's go ahead across the buttons. The Data Access button allows you to access, or allows you to look at the 3 different links to the live access server where you can order or request or customize student-friendly data to use in the classroom. I'm going to briefly talk about this, but then I want to come back and show you an example. If you look to the left of the screen, there is a link to sample images. So if you wanted to, for example, teach about clouds, then you could go to the cloud section and scroll through all of the different images and parameters that your students could use in their study of clouds. So that's an example of using the sample images. It saves you a little bit of time. And of course, as educators, we're always pressed for time. So that is a time saver in terms of being able to see, what type of parameters are available. So let's take a real quick minute to look at the 3 different editions, the basic